Okay, I have nothing better to do, so I'm going to show you guys how to turn copper scrap in one of these. My first batch, you can see I got a bunch of old, just scrap, burnt up copper. It's all pretty gnarly and dirty, so I've got a bunch of it in my sacrificial crucible. First thing you want to do is you want to slowly heat up your copper scrap. You can see this here is all from an old house fire. Has also some old electronics and pieces I've had, bits and pieces, but you want to slowly heat it up because you don't want to have any thermal shock on anything. Also, you want to stand upwind away from it. You don't want to breathe in the fumes that come off anything, because there's bits of tin, zinc, anything, even copper fumes. It'll give you a metal fume fever, make you fucking sick. So we're just going to put the lid on that, and we're just going to let that cook. It'll take roughly about a half hour before it's ready. You can see all the smoke starting to come off of it. I'm going to just kind of leave it be, let it smoke off the rest of its junk. I'm not even going to put any borax in it because this is just the first step of refinement. I want to get most of the copper and not the zinc, the tin, the lead, all the impurities that's in the copper. So what I'll get first is like the first batch is like what I showed you. Just this little red piece of copper here. That gets it pretty pure, but you can see there's a lot of tin, lead, different colored metals in that. I've got some more down here. Some skulls I made. Yeah, you can see some of the brass, the tin. You can actually see the zinc burn off. A little bit gives you kind of a bluish green flame. Of course, the copper burning off will give you a green flame too. So, but yeah, once again, you want to kind of stay away from it. You don't want to breathe that stuff in. So, and once that's done baking off all the impurities, it'll take a little longer too to get all the clinkers off of it. Let me show you a clinker here. That is just all kinds of impurities with a touch of copper. That's whatever floats to the top once it cools. Yeah, you can see it's very brittle. It's not worth much. I usually just throw those out. The goal for the ingots is you want to warm them up enough so they don't really fracture, thermal fracturing and all that. But you also want to kind of get them cherry red for a second. They don't have to be red, because when you pour the copper in, that's going to get them hot. So once they're heating up to temperature, then yeah, you can just pour, let them cool for a little bit, knock the piece out, drop the piece in your quench bucket when it's not molten, and move on to the next piece. Pour again, just keep pouring. Boom, 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 make an assembly line. All right, can you guys see me? All right, I did one pour by accident, forgot to hit record, so we're gonna do another pour anyway. So you want to be quick. That stuff starts setting up pretty quick. There you go. That's the last little bit of copper. Wow. There it is. Ooh, she's still hot. That one's hot. There you go. Nice little bit of copper, mostly purified. That, compared to one I poured earlier, you can see how when we got to the bottom of the batch, it got a little bit pure. When we had top stuff, it's still very funky. So, but that's, like I said, that's just a first pass to get the first batch of impurities out of it. That actually came in really nice, fairly clean. Hang on, I got a brush right here. Yeah, that came out pretty nice. That one did. Awesome. Yeah. But that right there, honestly, that's probably only about $2 worth of copper. So, yeah. Not much reason to do that unless you use this in some kind of art or a craft, or you like doing it. Like me. Bye.